Spaceman's log and number 07. Captain Zisteau finds himself on a very chilly planet. It's full of mist. Whenever he talks, he can see his breath. He's very cold. He's very, 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 very cold. There's a native creature in the distance. Hopefully, it is not hostile. We are on an icy planet. Last time, at least I think last time, I got this ship. I don't think I got this off camera. I did some exploring off camera in between episodes. In between every episode, basically. Because I just can't stop playing this game. But anyway, this is my current ship. Pretty sure I picked it up. Crashed last time. It has 19 slots, and I have a new multi-tool that has 19 slots. So we're slowly getting up there. And my personal inventory has, yeah, you guessed it, friends, 19 slots. We got an Atlas Pass version 1. This is the first really frigid planet I've found. Here is the system and the planet. De Waldwinek Amor. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue. There's a bug in the game where sometimes when you load in or you hit escape to go into this menu, the little creatures will be flickering like that. But let's rename it. So any planet that I explore thoroughly, or maybe let's just do a system. Any system I will name Zeds something. So if you come across something that says Zeds whatever, probably explored by me, could be someone else, could be an imposter. We're going to call this Zeds Icy Frozen Wasteland. There we go. Zed's Frozen Wasteland. And then we're going to call this one Glaciersburg. Okay, that's a little bit of a silly name. So we're on a frozen planet. Oh, 7,000 units for discovering that. We're on a frozen planet, right? My little, my environmental protection is slowly ticking down, but I've got some tech I'm ready to install. First thing I want to install is actually another stamina enhancement, and these two should link up and become a little bit better. So stamina enhancement Tau takes all those things. Bam! Okay, now you see they have a kind of like a violet outline around the edge of them. That means they're linked up, and they should be doing more. It doesn't exactly tell you the numbers, the raw numbers of how that is helping, but we'll just trust that it is. Then I'm going to, well, first let's fill this with thaumium's easy to find. Next, we're going to install Thermic Layer Sigma. It helps me from the cold, and it's relatively easy to make, so if I need to uninstall it later to make room, it's no big deal. I've got a number of these guys. I've got a radiation deflector, a toxin suppressor, and a coolant network, depending on the type of planet we're on. I also have a shield boost. I've got a whole bunch of tech. So let's start using it. Now, oh yeah, look, it's the little freezer bar. It is filling up. Oh, it's balmy. It's comfortable. There is a creature in the distance. I think I already scanned you. Yeah, all right. So let's get in the ship. Let's go find a site or two. Up, up, and away. I found that if you rotate to the right or to the left, it's much easier to spot your landing because you can't look straight down. How's my plutonium supplies? Got some there. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I guess we can pick some up. Let me just check this real quick. Sentinels are regular. So they're not all over the place and they're not hostile, but they are around. So I should be able to get away with doing this and just running away. All right, so that's the save point. Let's approach that last. I wonder, I've seen these hatches here. You can't actually fly through these. I guess it's a window, maybe to get some solar radiation, some passive free warmth into your building, because they still have the normal doors. Stabilizing, I was fine. I've got protections. Warp, react, and theta. I already knew that one. I know a pretty good amount of tech at this point, so a lot of them are duplicates. I'm mainly looking for What am I looking for? Materials to sell. It would be a good thing to have. And I'm looking, one of the main things is to find more words for the different alien species so we can communicate better. That is always useful. And finding multi-tools and finding the drop pods that contain my exosuits, extra slots, that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. This gives you credits. Little cube on the thing. Okay, so this might point us in the direction of a crashed ship. Let's look at that last. Beam focus tower, already known. Yeah, like I said, this looks like I should be able to interact with it, but I can't. Oh, we got more Korvax reputation. Okay, here we go. Alton Olva Reflector. Okay, we have a number sequence. These ones are the easiest. They just cycle the number order. I discover a location within the distant... What? Oh, is it not on this planet? All the ones of these that I've found before have been on the same planet. No, it's here. Okay, what is it? It's a ruin. All right, here we are. So, looks like it is... Is it underwater, or is it totally buried by the soil? Does my current multi-tool have grenades installed? I guess we could install it. Plasma launcher. I need some carbon for that. That shouldn't be too hard. This little fella right here. No, that's iron. Oops. Okay, these guys give platinum. If they're blue, they give platinum most times. But if I destroy you, oh, I can't destroy you at all. That's kind of weird. They are invulnerable. Okay, what about these things? There we go. Okay, so let's install plasma launcher. There we go. Then we can try... one thing I'm curious about trying is seeing if we can't excavate what's down here, or if it is an error in the algorithms that generated the planet. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can't excavate underwater unless I use the wrong tech. I think that's the correct tech for excavating. We can try it above the water. But I suppose you could chalk this up to the algorithms having an error, or you could say that it's been buried by the sea over the ages, whichever you prefer. Yeah, okay, so I can excavate above the ground, just not underwater, which I guess makes a kind of sense that the water would stop the explosion. Kind of the same way it stops bullets. Okay, let's keep looking around. All right, found a little encampment. It's important to try to land on these things when you can because they don't take plutonium to take off from. Let's scan the locals. I guess I already scanned that guy. What about you? Scanned you as well. Unless I'm trying to 100% the world, I tend to only scan the animals because they give you credits regardless of whether or not you name them. The plants, I don't know if you get credits for plants even if you name them. Let's head into this main building first. I like the kind of sleek design of this place. And the inhabitants. Uh-oh. Oh, yes, new multi-tool. Okay, let's talk to this guy first. Hey, buddy. Mathematician entity. Overlockins. Korvax. Yeah, I don't know very many words for this guy. I know a whole lot of Gek, and I know a few Korvax. I only know a couple of the Korvax ones. Or Viking. I know several Viking and a ton of Gek. The electronic life form is agitated, perhaps in pain. His body buzzes. Okay, it needs help. Yeah, go ahead and shake hands. I'll take the charge. Yeah, thanks me with the gift. Do I take damage? I got, oh, but I already knew that. But, okay, do I have carbon on me? I guess I do. Now we should be able to learn a word. That's one of the 3 possible things that he can give in response. Okay, so we didn't get it this time. But that's the way I typically try to get new words. That's a good way. Anytime you find an alien. This will give us some credits. Yes? Or shields. Okay, and then we got some plutonium. I'll go ahead and pick this up. Never have too much plutonium. Then we've got the door out. Let's look at the multi-tool and we'll do some trading, I guess. 18 slots. Oh, okay. We just happen to find one that's not as good as mine. They're usually like 1 slot more or 1 slot less than your current one. Alrighty, here we go. What do we have? We've got faction. Since I just ruined it. Aeration membrane Sigma. Currently have that equipped. Oh, and this might lead us somewhere. Here we go. Long ago, it seems an automated distress call went unanswered. Okay, I have to crack the encryption code. This one's 720. I've seen this one a lot. Please be a ship. Hope it's a ship. It is. We've got the bullseye. Yeah. Okay, crashed ship. Are you ready? Are you ready to roll the dice? Will it be cool, and will it have more slots than ours? Bam! Nailed it. Stuck the landing. Okay. Oh, there's plants. It's green. That must be like a heat spring right there. So, here's what we need to pick up this starship and to move on. We needed to have more than 19. 20 is fine. And it needs to meet a minimum requirement of stylishness, which I think it just barely meets that minimum requirement. It's kind of cool. I haven't flown a ship like this yet. Okay, here we go. Cross fingers, cross fingers. Suzukayas. 18. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Can I find a decent ship place? Place. 1918, 1918, 1918. Over and over. Ooh, ooh. Well, the ship was a dud, but look what I found right next to it, a drop pod. These are really useful to find. A lot of times they don't show up on your scans, so you just have to keep an eye out for them. Exosuit upgrade, 70,000. That is ridiculously cheap for how useful that is. We're up to 20 slots. I think the max for all the different types of things is like 48, which seems pretty good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, these usually end poorly because my ship isn't kitted out with combat equipment, so maybe we can get into this space anomaly and then they won't be able to follow us. Or we could just murder them. Here they come. Have at the foul knaves. Oh god, it hurts. There's one. Take that. Okay, let's see. What do I have here? I got some iron. All right, that'll do. That'll do, pig. How about the foul knave? I already said that, didn't I? The maneuverability on these ships really isn't fantastic. So the combat is consequential. Whoa! That did some damage. Where that guy needs to... He need to die. Please hit him. Thank you. Okay. So there's one over here. There he is. Okay. This is the last thing I got to repair. Probably gonna die. Against one of these guys, I think I would be just fine. Maybe I need to equip some stronger shields, Captain. I cannot do it. The dilithium crystals. Come on. Oh, crap. Okay, if we can kill him, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Oh, did I live? I think I lived. Oh, yes. We won. Damp planets, average sentinels, generous flora, regular fauna. Okay, maybe this will be a pleasant experience. Might have to kill some robots anyway. So, to repair that shield, we need an oxide, I'm pretty sure. Things like iron count, and I don't see any. They are yellow, their icon. What's the chances that there's no little rocks covered in iron? This is carbon, which is an isotope. There is a little encampment over there. I suppose we could just walk. I have plenty of open inventory slots. Interesting view. You're iron. Okay, here we go. Ooh, but it is juicy. It's very thick. Very dense. Very hard to penetrate. But I shall persevere. Life support systems. You know, what I might do is just walk to that other area. I've yet to use the call ship function. And it might be fun. Let's see, is that a full stack? No, that's like half. All right, let's just go ahead. For shits and giggles, let's get a full stack. And then we might walk over there and see if there's a call ship thing we can do. Oh, hi, robot. Greetings. That's my prime directive. Oops. Okay. Oh. Take that. Titanium dispenser. Neutrino module. In my inventory. All right, off we go. So let's go check out this place. There is that little red spot of light. Might be a call ship. It might not. If it's not, I guess I'll have to walk back, which will suck. But that's okay. I do have 2 stamina enhancements installed. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Jetpack. Jetpack. Yeah, that's no big deal. Now, I wonder if it would be possible for them to... Seems like it would be fairly simple to do in terms of programming to modify the gravity for different planets. That would be a cool little thing to distinguish planets. I think this calls the ship, this guy right here. So let's do that first. Then repair its shields so that next time we get attacked, we'll be prepared. Otherwise, we'll just get blown out of the sky. Bypass chip. I am full up. Okay, I don't need 3 stacks of iron, that's for sure. And to do that, I need some plutonium. And there's some right over there. And now I'm full up again. Power canister. Can I fill up one? Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that there. And then we'll build a bypass chip. Might have to kill some more robots. Call ship. I've yet to do this. Oh, that was quick. Whoa. There's no way you got here this quick. This is not my ship. This is an imposter ship. All right, anyway, let's look in here. Actually, first, I don't think I have any inventory slots anywhere, do I? We can repair the... Oh, the deflector shields. Did they repair themselves? Oh. Well, anyway, next time I should be able to repair them. With my iron. So I will just keep that around in case I get attacked again, because it seems to be happening more frequently than it used to. Woohoo. Okay, we're gonna get a few credits, but what I said oh-ho about is this guy right here. Which sometimes, often, leads you to a crashed ship. Bacon flickers. Okay, we have the same easy puzzle, the one that starts with... oops. I didn't... There were 2 of those options, started with 8. And I didn't look very closely. I just sort of assumed... First one I saw was 8 would be the correct one, because usually there's only 1. So that could have backfired. There's a ruin, not a ship. Oh, yeah. Finally. Oh, my gosh. I think I've found a half dozen transmission towers on this planet, and they all lead to, like, ruins and stuff like that. Not to useful stuff like crashed ships. Although learning the language is useful, and I do want to learn the language, but what I really want is a brand spanking new ship. All right, let's fill this up, or do a little savey save. I'm not saving because I'm worried about having my game saved regularly. I'm saving because it means that this area will now be grayed out. So if I come back across it, I will know I've already explored it. That is the reason. Let's go find the crashed ship. Hopefully it's good. Cross your fingers. If not, oh well, we'll keep looking and we'll explore new areas. There we go. Oh, it's not very far either. I was right next to it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Ooh, looks nice. Okay, land. Oh, it's one of these ones. Okay, they're ugly. But I shall take it if it has more slots, because we won't have it that long anyway, because I'm just going to start looking for one after that. Cross your fingers. Just needs more slots than mine. 20! Compared to 19! Hooray! We found a ship! Okay, so let's see. What do we need? We need caride sheets to repair the deflector shield. That's just iron, right? I already have enough iridium. I brought that with me. The hyperdrive also takes iridium. Oh, okay, so I might have to look for some local iridium. Launch thrusters is iron. Pulse engines, iridium, iron, and zinc. I don't think I have any zinc. That could be a problem. We need some zinc. And these things aren't super necessary. We just need the shields, and we need to be able to fly it to the space station to buy a dynamic resonator. Okay, we need iridium and zinc. Where can we get those? Oops. Well, guys, look what I found. A trading terminal. So I got the things I need, or at least some of them. There's no ships landing here because there's no spot for them to land. So I can't continuously buy more of those items from the ships. I can only buy the stuff once. But the real problem is that when I took off from where that crashed ship was, the game did not save that location on the map. It is not any of these. Not that guy. So I guess we can't go back to get that ship. I guess we'll just have to learn from the experience and come prepared with zinc and iridium and make sure that there's local iron available. And that should be enough, and plutonium and that kind of stuff. That should be enough to get us going. And maybe I should have just taken the ship and flown off in its damaged state and taken my chances with getting blown out of the sky again. But, oh well, I guess it's not that big of a deal because the ship was kind of ugly, right? So next time, we are going to a red star to explore that. Haven't been there yet. That should be fun. Hope you guys enjoy the video. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.